Hey guys, Augie here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day and the January patch notes are finally here, so let's just go through them together so we can look at all these massive changes coming to Lost Ark tomorrow. Release, fire up the new year, January release notes, let's have a look. So I'll have this link down below in the description so you guys can go check it out yourselves. If you want to go watch Henry instead of me, there's the link over there. We got the spotlight, so the main thing, the Belshazzar Legion raid is coming on Inferno difficulty. Now, all of you Inferno Hell Raiders out there, props to you, kudos to you, go enjoy your stuff. I still have not found time to get into that yet, but maybe this year. Now we've started streaming and playing a lot more Lost Ark, maybe we'll hop into the Inferno mode ourselves. Then we have Lai Adventure Island. A new adventure island has been added in the sea of the south of Punica. Lai Island can be entered through Proiken's compass on a schedule, like other adventure islands. So there is a bunch of stuff there. There's new structures, there's new toys, Makoko Seed added, Island Soul added, and one new achievement and one title added with the event. And then some of the old events, the Ilios Island will draw to a close with the January update. I've never been there, I don't even know what that is. New login and hot time events have been added, so you're going to change the login track. I actually missed my login stuff this month, but I have started playing a lot more Lost Ark now, so we're going to get every single login track from now onwards. We got the Freya Island. Freya Island event continues with a new activity. Total Ice Castle replaced the Maze Guard in the January update. Players will transform into Makoko or enter the castle. So it just looks like, this kind of looks like one of those Pokemon bosses. I think it was like the 6th or the 7th gym. The one with like the ice guy, and you gotta like slide and you fall through a hole. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Any old school Pokemon gamers in chat, hit a like on the video if you guys are in there. We got some store updates. Winter's Neria wardrobe. I'm not a massive fan of this collection. This is probably my favorite over there, just like the sweater with the stockings. Let me know which ones you guys actually like over there. But then these on the transformation skills, the Shadow Hunter over there, she got side boob like crazy. I'm gonna have to start playing my Shadow Hunter now. And I wonder how much those are gonna cost there. And then the Scouters also get their transformation thing. And then the Artillerists as well with the big gun. And then New Year's cosmetics. I'm pretty sure these are just the old ones from last year. I'm pretty sure I've seen these in-game before. If not, they are back or they are new or whatever. We've got some cool little bunnies there. Some more stuff added to the stuff. New Year cosmetics. Not a massive fan. The best thing for me is the Shadow Hunter side boob. And then that one over there. Quality of life general updates. Item updates. Okay, so there's a lot of Adventure Tome stuff. I'm not going to cover all the Adventure Tome stuff because there is a lot. It's pretty much just making Adventure Tome easier and faster to achieve, so instead of waiting a long time and all the stuff is being stacked up as well. Honor shards have been increased, the stack there, so you can go to ridiculous amounts. Phoenix blooms, that's nice because I do always have those capped out, so now you can actually go ahead and open all of them you have stacked up. Players are not able to check the number of stacked items. Our setting system updated, shadows added. Okay, so there's a shadow change there for graphics for anybody struggling with that. We've got Stronghold, new structures, the new 2 mannequins, new content attraction added, 2 new Stronghold quests, 6 new attractions, Stronghold menu added. What else we got? Just a lot of Stronghold stuff added, it looks like. Of yeah, is that some more stuff for the, oh yeah, the jam cookie. I actually need to go check this vendor out. I haven't seen this vendor in my Stronghold in months. There's probably so much new stuff in there. But let's just scroll through there. Attraction rules changes. Players can check the list of quests visiting blah blah blah. Trophies added 4 new affection achievement trophies. I guess that's for getting them like max out rapport. Maybe you can add them as a trophy now. General. Okay, this is where we are interested. Upon using a power pass, the character selection screen will appear immediately. That's nice. So you don't have to, you know, log out and just go back to it or forget about it and come back to it later. Roster-wide battle item storage added. Okay, that's the biggest win for me of this whole patch. All battle items eventually have been transferred to the battle item storage except for the following. The following items will be attained and stored in the inventory. Battle items for guide purposes and battle item exclusive certain regions, e.g. raids, primals, islands, and quests. So that thing over there for me, that's going to be pretty cool because I have so many characters and then I always have like my pet stash. You know, you can have your pet's inventory. That's always filled with battle items and boxes and everything. Now I can just have all my boxes saved in my roster storage, and then when I pull one out, open it up, and it goes through all my characters. That's huge. That's a really nice little quality of life thing there. Moderate all classes offensive, settled mode, blah blah blah. Added transformation skin. Character sound muted while battle items throwing. I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. Due to skill changes of certain classes in the balance patch this month, the information of the following classes have been reset in the Book of Coordination. I believe that's the book when you do equalized content for like Inferno modes. So those classes have all been changed in the book apparently. balance updates. Now this is huge. We're not going to go through all of these balance changes because I will leave it in the link down below for you guys so you guys can check it out. But pretty much everybody is getting a buff or a nerf in some case. Let's see, general. Increase the number of awakening skill charges available in content where the use of awakening skills is limited from 3 to 5. So we get more awakening charges now. Cool. Reduce the base movement skill cooldown of the following classes. Paladin, really? They reduce Paladins? He's so fast already. But yeah, it's just your spacebar pretty much is what this is. Bard's one is really long, so that's nice that they're bringing it down to 8 seconds. It seems like they're trying to get everybody's down to like around 8 to 7 seconds. That's pretty nice overall. All classes HP will increase by 5.5% in PvP areas, and then Proving Grounds, and then these areas as well. Class balance. Okay, there we go. Berserker is a long one. Actually, no, it's not too long. But yeah, Berserker there is getting some buffs and nerfs. We won't cover these. We'll just cover the ones that I am interested in, and then you guys can go look for your ones. Gunlancer seems to be getting some PvE damage. Gunlance skills, that's pretty huge. So Gunlancer is getting a few buffs, it seems. Engravings. Destroyer, I think, got a minor nerf. I'm not quite sure. I don't really play Destroyer. Rage Hammer. Paladin. This is one that I do like. Is when you use your ultimate now, you'll get gauge from it. So no more missing your ultimate and then missing all your gauge on your Paladin. That is changing over there. Slayer. Burst mode. They still haven't nerfed Slayer yet. So moving on. Specialty War Dancer is getting a massive change for any of you Warp Dancer mains out there. I believe you guys are going to the moon. I just recently swapped my War Dancer for my Gunslinger, so rip me. I won't have fun in that, but at least I still do have a 1540 War Dancer. It is ESO. I might rebuild it over to first and 10. But yeah, it looks like they got a lot of stuff. Energy, combustion, ESO. Pretty much everything has been changed for them. Scrapper has changed the shock skill damage. I do want to make a Scrapper. I was thinking, I do have a Scrapper over on my other roster, but I was thinking of actually making one with the new pass in May or whatever it is, March. Or maybe we'll make the male Scrapper, we'll have a see. But they're getting a bunch of stuff as well. I think just buffs across the board for them. What else we got? Battering First, all Scrapper, Death Rail, Scrapper. Shredding Strike, that must be a new skill. Supernova, that's still Scrapper. And Engravings, okay. Glavier, I'm not too interested in. I'm not sure what they're doing to Glavier, but they're all over the place with Glavier most of the time. Striker is getting a lot of changes as well. Same as, obviously, I don't know if they're getting as many changes as War Dancer, but it seems like the list is pretty large over there. So moving on, Artillerist, Firepower, increase efficient base spec from as below, before, after. So they're getting a little bit of a buff on the spec scaling. Really good for the old turret mode. Awakening skill, specialty, what is this? All stall. The machinist is pretty much getting like no changes. See the small little changes over there. Damage of normal skills and sync skills during hypersync increased by 2.5. I guess that does give them a 2.5 flat damage because hypersync is their mecha mode, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just a flat buff for them overall. Pretty cool. Sharpshooter, getting a few things. Gunslinger, I believe they're changing the engraving on Peacemaker, and they're also giving everything else a lot more stagger. And your rifle skills PvE damage increased by 2.1, so they're not going to the moon, but they are getting a little bit of a buff, especially on Peacemaker over here, where it says outgoing damage plus 10% and an additional damage for 9 seconds to target with 50% or lower HP while in rifle stance. And then they change it to outgoing damage, so it is a little bit higher, the outgoing damage in the beginning. 16, 22, 28 for 9 seconds while in rifle stance. So just while you're in rifle stance, you get the damage. The end one of there, 30%, is a little bit lower, but it's all the time. So it will definitely make a huge difference to Gunslingers. A really nice little buff over there to them. Deadeye, I have no idea what Deadeye does. Summoner, I think they're just making the pets a little bit better. Marin, Ancient Spear, Specialty. Alright, Arcanists are getting some more damage in PvE. All normal skills damage. I really want to make an Arcanist too. Saw. What are they doing to my Saw? PvE damage for all skills except Awakening and normal skills increased by 2.8%. Cool, so we're just getting a 2.8% pretty much all around buff. And they're like making stagger as well. They're pretty much giving everybody a lot more stagger. Engravings, they are buffing Igniter a little bit, giving it a little bit more damage. You can see there, crit damage. The last one, we're getting 15% increased crit damage on Igniter 3. So that is pretty nice. And then Deathblade, this is another huge one. Go speak to my buddy Lillian about Deathblade. But apparently they're changing Surge up and everything, like nerfing Ari a little bit and buffing Surge, doing like a massive rework or something. Shadowhunter damage has been increased in the demon skills in PvE. That's quite a massive buff for demon skills. Okay, Shadowhunter is going to the moon. Big buff for Shadowhunter. Let's move on down. Death Scythe, I believe this is then Soul Reaper or Soul Eater or whatever they're called. Piercing Blade, Distortion. Is this still all? No, this can't be Shadowhunter. We move down. Rage Spear, Dance of Fury, Silent Rage, Awakening Skills. Yes, Persona Meter. I think that is Soul Eater. Persona, Chaos, Engravings, Soul Eater stats, skills. Oh, this is Soul Eater now, so that must have been, I'm not sure what that was. Maybe it was Reaper up top. Alright, Artist. Oh, this is one I'm interested in. PvE damage of all skills except for Awakening skill and normal skill damage increased by 4.8. Doesn't really matter because we're a support. Stroke, Hopper improved. The next skill can be used faster when the skill is used. That's nice to make the animation a little bit slower. Starry Night, I don't really use that much, but I should start using it. What else we got? Illusion Door. This is nice because they're giving it like a little shield or something to everybody when you put up your door. And the Sunwell is also becoming 30% bigger, so that's nice over there. Aeromancer all skills getting a little 3.6% buff there, so both Aeromancer things are getting buffed there, and then some of these skills I think are getting buffed as well. Engravings, just for Wind Fury, slightly getting increased change radius of the Sun Shower skill when Wind Fury Engraving is active, so nothing changed over there to Drizzle, but Drizzle does get that little 3.6% damage buff overall. Other improvements and changes, improve motions and effects, so they improve like I guess the looks, animations and stuff of all these classes. But that is it for the patch notes. Let me know what you guys think about all the patch notes, what you are most excited for in the patch notes tomorrow, and hopefully we can actually get in and the maintenance is not too long. I will be streaming pretty much straight after this video goes live. I am over at twitch.tv, oh what's it, twitch.tv/Orgisate. So come on in and join the streams over there. I'll have it all linked down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found the video helpful, please drop a like and a sub to the channel. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you beautiful people in Arcadia. Orgisate out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the